most.
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 127 of Report This Post, the podcast about bad posts and bad people. My name is Geiger, and that is Christian.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And we're your hosts with the posts. Every week, Christian and myself or a listener select a different topic and then find horrible posts for your listening pleasure. And this week's topic, as chosen by a gentleman listener named Nate, is fast food.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
The best food in America.
Hands down.
Like, not even close.
Nation's national treasure style.
Yep, whatever I can get something spicy from Popeyes or a Big Mac from McDonald's, I eat it knowing that I couldn't find anything better at a fancy restaurant. Wouldn't even be close to as good.
Instead of supporting the number of local small businesses here, we just decide to go to the national chains.
Well, local franchisees own those, so
that's true.
I'm guessing the Popeyes are owned by black people, so I'm supporting black BIPOC folk, right?
Come on, man.
Is that what they're look? Hey, look, I'm just a passerby here in this thing we call Earth. So, speaking of fast food, Christian, what did you have for dinner tonight?
I had, coming back from my chiropractor appointment, I decided to treat myself to 2 McChickens, a stately meal, half of what I normally order when I go through the drive-thru. Usually it's 4. I took 2 of those off tonight, and as I drove away and bit into one, I almost vomited because they had inadvertently put a piece of cheese on it, and it was so revulsive to me, the texture of the slightly crisp lettuce, the rubberized cheese, and then the completely fried to a very hard, crisp chicken patty was unimaginably horrible. So,
yeah, cheese on a chicken is I'm not sure who came up with that plan.
That's an affront to God. Work. It's not good. Well, you don't do that.
I guess if you do like the Asiago cheese or something like that, but an American cheese,
just
God help you.
No, real bad, real bad. But, still ate it. Still just choked it down. Spilling lettuce all over the fucking.
Oh yeah, I don't know who came up with the lettuce situation for these fast food sandwiches, but it was never planned out properly. Part of the reason why I have famously and on topic for this episode never consumed anything from Taco Bell is because to me fast food is not something that should crumble or make a mess. A burger, boom, bite in it, a sandwich, chicken, fries. These are things that don't scatter about everywhere. But like the idea of eating a taco while driving seems like the most insane thing in the world to me.
It's very, very difficult. You got the meat spilling out. You get the shredded cheese, which is so dry it just blows away from your air conditioning. It's like just like confetti.
It's like getting soup at a drive-thru or something. If I can't hold it in one hand.
Guy going through Panera Bread, getting a bread bowl. He's just palming it like a basketball.
Just biting into the side of it and then just spills out all over his shirt. Like, well, third time this week, the boss is going to start wondering why I keep showing up with a new shirt after lunch every day. So fast food's fun. Been a Wendy's man. Grew up as a Wendy's man. The family. What? What's going on here? What happened?
Like staking claim to. Yeah, we're very proud pro.
Oh, literally, it was. Yeah, it was. I don't think I ever ate at McDonald's with any regularity, probably till I was a grown-up. Mm-hmm. It was always go to Wendy's, get a burger, get your fries. Gotta have a fucking Frosty.
Sure.
Burger King, I've probably only ever been to like 20 times in my entire life. Never got it.
So weird.
It just, it's because my older brother told me they used dog meat, and like literally until I was probably like 20 did I actually stop and think like, wait, no, that's not. Wait a minute, that was just a lie. That was just completely a lie. He just made that up because I was 5 years younger than him, and he thought it'd be funny to lie. But yeah, I can't imagine how many of those other sort of things I was told as a kid that I just have not revisited to realize like, oh wow, that wasn't true at all.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just floating, just knocking around in the back of your head like.
Yeah, I feel like I remember as a grown-up being like, I'm pretty sure there was like someone was caught with serving dog at Burger King, like as a way for me to rationalize what the just nonsense my brother told me.
Someone was caught.
It was a controversy.
Like a rogue Burger King employee was serving dog meat.
Well, let me look it up real quick. Serves dog meat. Let me see if there's any. Burger King launches first ever Whopper for dogs. So, call it. You know what they call it? They call it a dog purr.
God, that's bad.
You think that's bad? Wait till you hear some of these posts we got, folks.
Great. I guess I'll start.
That's a fun idea.
That's the way it usually goes. So, mid last year, after Mr. George Floyd was that got there murdered by police over there, a bunch of brands got on the bandwagon and started posting sentiments of unity, like this tweet from Wendy's. Our voice would be nothing without black culture. Right now, a lot of people are hurting because of blatant racism against black people. Their voices need to be heard. Period. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Really, really weird.
Sure.
A guy named Shea Butter replied, "Okay, I forgive you," smiling emoji. "I'ma eat some of yo delicious food for lunch today." To which @Hot Flamingo responded, "You're going to KFC to eat. Can't complain, to be honest. It's delicious." And it probably goes without saying that Mr. Butter is an African American gentleman.
So that was the KFC was an insult, apparently. Black people also love Wendy's. They don't just eat KFC.
They're diversified in their dietary. I get it.
There's a Wendy's near our homes that is it's like haunted with how horrible it is. The place itself, yeah, it's just like it's like trapped in a time. It has bad energy.
It really, all the trees are dead around it. It really does have like a haunted house feel to it. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but he's right. Wendy's is delicious. And Hot Flamingo has an anime avatar, which says that. KFC, by the way, not delicious. Never
it's all right.
Got that.
The famous bowls, I'll put one of those back.
Oh my god, I had a phase with those bad boys. Oh boy, did I. Boy, it goes against everything I believe in the fast food, but man, I was
slurping them down.
You just dump a bunch of shit in a bowl and plop it in front of me like the fat pig I am. I am all in, baby.
It's the perfect food. And it's also like, I don't know, 3,000 calories or something.
Absolutely.
It has like enough sodium, like a week's worth of sodium in it. So you're just ticking boxes left and right with it. It's really good.
Well, speaking of George Floyd, Wendy's and all that, 8 months ago there was a Wendy's in Atlanta that was torched during one of those Soros-funded police protests. A gentleman named Derek said this about it on Facebook. "The Wendy's in Atlanta that was set on fire tonight by rioters belongs to my buddy. What the hell does his Wendy's have to do with the police?" Mm-hmm. Fair question. Well, a gentleman named Craig responded, "An angry black is a vengeful black. How many black people work there, how many ate there on a regular basis, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It's like a dog who craps in his own cage just for spite."
Woo!
Yeah.
Starting off strong.
Yeah, we get... Folks, it's going to be a good one. All right? We got some real winners. It's only going to get better.
Whenever you see a guy named Craig post something online, you know it's going to be some bullshit. Like,
you just... some lights out opinion, baby.
Guys named... You talk about bad energy. Guys named Craig have some real bad energy going about him I've seen in my life.
Imagine a child named Craig.
Looks like Sid from Toy Story. That's all I can picture.
Oh,
yeah.
Sid's another good name.
That's a big time yikes there for me personally. That last post. An angry black is a vengeful black. That's.
I mean, most people, when they're angry, have the vengeful tactics, I would say, right?
When I think of vengeance, I think of Batman. Not an angry black guy,
Yeah.
but
You
maybe
think
that's
about Batman a lot.
Okay. From Reddit, title of this post is "Hid a cheeseburger in my pocket." My boss, 85, and his wife, 80, took me, 21, female, to McDonald's for dinner. I ordered first, and I didn't know what to get, so I got the meal with 2 cheeseburgers, thinking that was a normal thing to order. My boss's wife ordered 6 McNuggets and a Diet Coke. That's it. And my boss ordered 1 fillet of fish and a water. I've always been self-conscious about my weight, and when someone else is paying for your dinner, the general rule of thumb is to spend as much as they do. So I am in hell. I ordered significantly more food, and it costs more. For some reason, I decide the only thing I can do is offer to pick up the food when it's ready and then put one of the cheeseburgers in my pocket and hope they don't notice the receipt. This seems all fine and dandy, so I eat my first cheeseburger with my fries and Dr. Pepper and try to ignore how they finished eating way before me and just stare at me eating my fries. But my secret cheeseburger was still secure in my pocket. Until we're in the car, and they keep asking why the smell of McDonald's is lingering in the car, and my window is extra foggy. The cheeseburger was still warm. I was like, no idea. Then the ultimate cringe. I get out of the car when they drop me off, and the cheeseburger fell out of my pocket as I'm walking in front of their car in the headlights. I panicked and just grabbed it and ran away. Not looking forward to work tomorrow. And Jinja Ninja replied, "If you're self-conscious about your weight, I'd maybe consider bumping it down to only 1 cheeseburger until you're no longer self-conscious about your weight."
Oof.
Brutal.
That's pretty tough. A lot of questions on this one. Why is your 85-year-old boss taking you to dinner at McDonald's, first of all?
Yeah.
With his wife in tow. Secondly, what is wrong with your brain to think that anyone would give a shit about that to the point where you would try to hide it? Like, hiding it is so much more deranged than whatever you think the issue was.
The outcome would be... It's like, I normally get 2 cheeseburgers. Everybody's like, okay. Who fucking cares? Instead, you squirrel it away in your pocket.
Also, your food cost what, $4 total? Like, you spent more than them, I guess, but not really. Like,
no, a fillet of fish is like $5 something. I think it's
is it just
wildly expensive
for the sandwich by itself? Well,
that's good. That's good fish.
You're right, and they put the cheese on that fucking thing too.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
What the fuck? 85-year-olds should not be eating fillet of fishes.
That's who else eats it?
Fillets of fish?
Yeah, who else is eating that shit?
I would assume extremely drunk people.
Fair. Okay.
As based on my McDonald's experience, certainly. A woman on Facebook shared a story about her daughter wanting the boys' Happy Meal, and a gentleman shared his own story. Reminds me of the McDonald's person I confused once. I ordered a Happy Meal and was asked if I wanted a girl's meal or a boy's meal. I stared at the person and pulled a what the fuck face and asked why the food was different. They looked startled and blurted out that the food was the same but the toys were different. "Oh," said I, "she's a girl." So they gave me a girl's Happy Meal. Knowing that my daughter wanted the Hot Wheels and not the ferry, I took the meal and opened it there and then on the counter. "Oh," said I, "you must have given me the wrong meal. I asked for a girl's meal." "I have given you one," said the person. "No," said I, "you have given me a meal with a ferry in it." My daughter, who was a girl, wanted the car. Can't girls like cars? Can't boys like My Little Pony? I was wearing a My Little Pony shirt at the time, too. Why do you try to force gender stereotypes on people? The person got a little scared by this, so I stopped going on, but I think my point was gotten across.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. You're the worst human being I've ever heard of in my life, sir.
Says I.
Said I.
Yeah.
That is repugnant.
That McDonald's employee was scared for multiple reasons.
Yeah.
It's like you're like the riddle of the Sphinx with a 350-pound guy in a My Little Pony t-shirt that just keeps pushing the McDonald's Happy Meal back at you like, "Sir, I don't know what you want."
Like, "Sir, you completely understand what's going on here. Why the fuck are you doing this? You fat idiot. Just, please." God damn it.
So you think my daughter's disgusting because she wants to play with them? Okay.
Oh, my daughter should be put in camps, you think? Well, says I, that is unacceptable.
That's a cool move, though. The says I thing is good. Maybe start doing that.
It's truly that is worse than any like milady or shit like that. That is
methinks.
So bad. Oh. Mm-hmm. Guys, go back and listen to My Little Pony episode, which is a couple weeks ago.
125, yes, sir.
Yeah, really. It was that recently. Holy shit. That seems, man. I can't tell what the hell's going on anymore.
Quarantine, baby. We love it. It's like Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, love being at home all day, every single day.
Staring at the wall.
Yeah.
Oh.
Folks, if you want to entertain yourselves during the quarantine a little bit more, go head over to patreon.com/reportthispost, where you can listen to more episodes of this
Click
whole
around
thing.
a bit. It's good.
Yeah. There's also merch over at reportthispost.com. You'll find the link to that, plus a link to purchase episode topic, which I believe is that what Nate did, or was Nate a patron?
Nate's a patron.
All right. Thank you, Nate. Nate did his duty for God in America by giving us money for a podcast about racists.
Okay, great. Darth Voy posted, "Oh man, I just ate half a McDonald's burger that is raw," on the forum at anintech.com. Really, I am scared. What should I do now? I'm afraid I'm going to get food poisoning. So after a number of answers from people straight up telling him to drink bleach, OP responded, "This is the last time I'll ever ask for advice here. I am being serious. If you think I'm blowing it out of proportion and it is something I should not be worried about, then let me know."
Okay. Fair.
A guy named Nuclear Ned replied, "Back in 1999, my wife got E. coli from a raw hamburger. She spent 16 days in the hospital and nearly died. To this day, she suffers after effects from damage the infection did. Save the remainder of the hamburger and your receipt so if you do die, your relatives can retire rich. Seriously, if we had saved proof of where my wife picked up her illness, today I'd probably be retired at 37.
Would have been so lucky to have that happen. Honey, why did you throw that shit away?
Is it because of your illness, your hamburger-related illness?
Oh, yeah, my wife was almost killed by a hamburger back right around when The Matrix was released. That's why she's that's why her eye drifts over there.
Pre and post Matrix. It's a measurement
She
of time.
entered the Matrix herself, yeah.
Oh
A McDonald's burger is like the size of as thick as a couple of postage stamps. How does it even? You just straight up didn't cook it? Like, how is it raw? It takes 1 minute to cook those things.
And yeah, they're designed, and I believe they're like
cooked, parboiled.
Yeah.
Is it just par cooked?
I don't know. Who knows? You line cooks out there that listen to us while you're doing whatever you guys do, give us a ring
while you're flipping burgers for $50 an hour. Biden's about America.
To be. Thanks a lot, Biden. No, I can't imagine getting anything from McDonald's that wasn't overcooked. Their food is just overcooked.
You get every once in a while you hit the sweet spot with the fries.
The fries fries.
The fries are pretty much always the most edible part of any McDonald's meal.
Sure.
But sometimes you get them when they're perfect, and you're like, this is why we came over to this land and wiped out all those Indians, was to one day have this perfect bounty. Well, a little bit ago, Burger King debuted the Impossible Whopper. Now, that's the standard Whopper, but with vegan-friendly Impossible meat, which I've had before, and I found to be pretty damn good. Have you had it?
It's very good. Yeah, I like the Impossible Whopper.
I was pleasantly surprised by that. I don't think I've even had a regular Whopper. I've only had the Impossible Whopper. So I guess I don't have anything to compare it to. When this was announced, a gentleman on Facebook commented about it. I want the restaurant to tell me it's meat and charge me for it. I will sue the restaurant if they cheat me with fake substitute and charge me the same if and when I find out. This is called cheating. Cheating is punished with imprisonment of up to 1 year, a fine, or both. Aggravated cheating is punishable under the Singapore Penal Code Chapter 224, Section 420, with imprisonment for a term of up to 7 years, and the offender is also liable to fine. Imprisonment is mandatory.
Okay. All right. So, he wants to, have the restaurant arrested? Or, the one restaurant? Or, the entire chain? Who's getting thrown in the clink here? Because I'm not quite sure on...
So, I believe what he's thinking is that he didn't read the article, and he's thinking that Burger King is just replacing the Whopper with Impossible meat.
But again, the question stands: who's getting?
Well, so
Burger King,
the king himself, to arrest a king, even if it is aggravated cheating, which I guess is a thing in Singapore, seems tough to hold him to task for that.
Plus, he's very sneaky.
He really is.
He's known to sneak, so he's going to get out of there. He's going to bust out.
I love that. I want the restaurant to tell me it's meat so I can sue them. Buddy, you need a hobby, my friend. Yeah. When you order something from a restaurant and you get the order wrong, that means you can sue them, right?
Yep, that's right.
How that works.
Yeah. Or you just do what I do and just don't say anything and just eat the food.
Yeah.
Then just bitch about it for the next 2 weeks.
I've literally never ever returned from a drive-thru, especially not. My God, I'm gonna go back. When I jet out of there, I'm like, yes, I don't have to be here anymore. I can pretend I didn't go, and then to have to circle back, tail between my legs, a coward move.
I actually came through about 10 minutes ago. I was
I waited in line again. Guy.
Yeah. One of my McChickens didn't have extra mayo on it, so
yeah, it only had several tablespoons of mayo and most of your salt in the store on it. So gonna need a lot more.
They bring out that caulk gun that they use to put it on the sandwich and just hold it out the window. Say when.
They just shoot it into your car.
Yeah, can I just get can I get one of those small kids cups just full of mayo? I'll just take it with me. All right, okay.
Okay, I'm going to need a straw too.
The sloppy. The McDonald's answer to the Frosty. Hey now, deleted user posted, I eat fast food every day, multiple times per day. What is it doing to my body? I need help. To our fitness. I'm 20, 6 feet tall, 176 pounds. Since I was about 15, I've eaten fast food almost every day. I have not gone 2 days without eating fast food.
Wow.
I usually only rotate between McDonald's double hamburger and McChicken with fries and a Coke, Burger King Whopper meal, Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich meal, Popeye's chicken dinners, or pizza and one local burger shop, always with a Coke. My family cooks dinner maybe 4 times per week, but sometimes I don't feel like eating that, instead buy out for myself. I've been lifting for maybe 4 months now and have noticed a lot of gains. However, I can't seem to get my diet in check. It's hard for me to eat healthy, but I'm getting tired of fast food. I feel like it may lead to future health problems and mental issues. I know a lot of the generic answers may be to buy my own food and cook in bulk, but the problem with that is I get tired of it really quick and I just don't enjoy eating that way. Does everyone go through this? Please help me. What is this doing to my body and how can I change it? And I ate Pikachu replied, probably nothing. Maybe high sodium.
Yep. That's it, right? Just
nothing to worry about, folks.
Fast food every single day for 5 years.
Multiple times a day.
Yeah.
Can't possibly have any sort of repercussions.
No. This is just a dumb guy who needs to figure things out.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I mean, at 20, definitely I would have been like, because when you turn 18, or at least when you become somewhat independent, if you have a job for the first time, you have a car, you're like, wait, I can just get fast food every single day? I'm just allowed to do that?
Hold up. Wait a second. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll just do that then. And then after a while, eventually you're like, okay, this is
making me feel like absolute shit. I'm dying. I'm just shitting out tar. It looks like I'm fucking gonna spackle a roof here. Toilet is just clogged.
Do you ever get, like, from Wendy's, or I'm sure the other ones have it, like, it was just like triple fucking burgers, triple patty burgers. They're just like, the meat is just like wet with grease. And
no, that is one thing I don't eat at the fast food places, is like the red meat. I don't do that.
Really?
No. Just don't trust it. for that one of that like when you get like a burger, I think the last hamburger I ate was Checkers. Notoriously wet food.
Yeah. Like even the commercials, they just look slopped with some sort of liquid from somewhere.
Like,
just collected rainwater buckets out back. They just dip it, give it a quick dip before plopping it in your bag.
Like a jus sauce. Yeah, you reach into the bag and like like the thing's so fucking wet, like your fingers go through the paper.
Yeah.
It's just like,
yeah.
That was the last time, and I was like, as I was choking it down the 1 minute drive from that place to my house, I was like, you know what, this isn't good.
Yeah, just eating one of these giant burgers, it's like, I mean, it's like 1,100 calories just for that.
Sure.
And it just, you feel just complete hell. And then, well, I gotta polish off these fries while I'm here. Hey, well, since you guys are in the bag, I guess I'll eat everything. It took me a while to realize I didn't just have to eat everything that was presented in front of me within 1 minute. And then I forgot about that. Now I'm enjoying that lifestyle again.
Ebbs and flows. That's life, sure.
Speaking of, I found this on thisthinprivilege.tumblr.com, popular blog for ugly fatzos to whine on. I believe we talked about it on the Fat Acceptance episode from, who's to say when?
Yep.
Undoubtedly, we mentioned a lot of fast food on that episode, if I recall correctly, but I don't, so who knows? Go back and listen and let us know in the comments below. Thin privilege is being able to order as much food as you want at a fast food joint and not getting a lecture from the cashier. My sister and I went to McD's, and I got a table while she ordered the food. I couldn't believe it when the cashier asked her, "Are you sure you want all that? Want to make the drink diet at least?"
Ooh.
You'd better fucking believe that I stomped up there and asked said employee if she learned to give nutrition advice at her residency when she was earning her MD, or whether she was a fucking employee whose job it was to get customers their food without lecturing them about their choices. My sister is very heavy like my mom, and I'm skinny like my dad. It pisses me off that people think they can treat her poorly because she's fat, and I will make a scene every time I see it happen.
Got an idea here.
Mm-hmm.
maybe you, the the thin sister, maybe you're the one that orders the next time, and you let your pack mule of a sister rest her weary haunches instead of having to lug $40 at McDonald's back to the table.
Yeah. Or maybe you can just not make up a story and post about it online because you did not storm up to the employee and ask them where they earned their MD. And also the employee didn't say that. So
no, 100%.
So
nope.
Just a fake little story to share in a blog with people to get upset about. The beauty of the internet.
Just invented a guy to be mad at, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pile on this asshole.
Can you imagine a fast food? First of all, like
the fast food person will say 6 words to you.
Yeah, there's no thought, there's no judgment. It's just, first of all, the sister is like the 800th big fatso that's waddled into that restaurant that day. Like, they're not like, oh my God, a fat person ordering food here at McDonald's? Maybe I'll give them some advice.
Watch this. Yeah. It's like handing out those chick pamphlet things.
Yeah.
Just sliding across the counter. Here you go, sweetheart. Oh, boy. Similar vein to that one from Am I the Asshole? User SpongeMaster001 asked, am I the asshole for taking my 6-year-old son to McDonald's for breakfast? I broke up with my ex-husband about 4 years ago. Things were pretty hostile for several years, but it's been better for the last 6 months. Before this event, we were able to talk like grown-ups, mostly. We have a boy together. He is 6. I enjoy going to McDonald's for breakfast. When I don't have my son, I go once a week before work because that is the only time I can go. I have started taking him with me for breakfast once a week before dropping him off at school when he's under my care. He always gets what he would normally get: a burger, fries, and a frozen Coke. The problem is my ex completely exploded over this when I picked him up. He said it's completely irresponsible taking him for fast food for breakfast, and that he is complaining and refuses to eat the crappy food my husband serves him for breakfast and only wants McDonald's. He thinks I don't care about his health at all either. We both had ended up completely screaming at each other in a car park over this. I am so sick of dealing with my ex. I don't see how this is an issue. It's once a week. It's not my fault he gives him yuck food for breakfast and he doesn't want to eat it. So this lady was voted as the asshole for giving her son a burger, fries, and frozen Coke for breakfast for a 6-year-old kid.
That is an odd breakfast. What the hell? What's a frozen Coke? Is that something
like an icy? Yeah, like an icy.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess that is a very bizarre breakfast for anyone.
The kid is just ramped up the first hour of school and then just in a comatose state for the rest of the day.
Very judgmental over the breakfast for the kid. But I will say that once a week I don't think is that big of a deal.
I don't know, man.
It's not a great habit, but I don't.
Once a week turns into 2 times a week, turns into every morning.
I'd say the problem more is that these people, the mom and dad, just really don't like each other and probably going to get upset over just about anything they can.
Boy, I wonder what that's like.
Thankfully, none of us have to deal with that.
Never in our lives have we ever had that happen. No, sir.
Well, interesting post here from Facebook by a young woman. I rarely ever say never, but I guarantee you I will never step foot into McDonald's on Northwest 13th again. Many of you know I go there almost every single day. Every day I order 3 McDoubles, no onion, no pickle, and 1 McDouble, no cheese, no onion, no pickle, no ketchup, no mustard. Yes, I spell it out. About 4 out of 6 days, I get cheese on the burger. The grill slip on the burger says it correctly. A few times I got no cheese, but only got 1 patty. So today, I get home and have only 3 McDoubles, so I call and ask to speak to a manager. She tells me she literally just walked in the door and can't be accountable for what happens on another shift. Good. I say, ma'am, I come there every single day and order the same thing for my dogs, and sometimes add food for the rest of my family. You would think that a regular order every day could be made correctly, especially since I usually check it and come back inside to have it fixed.
Oh, no.
Then she tells me if I want to come back, she will just give me another burger. I say, no, ma'am. It is 40 miles round trip for me to come back, and I don't understand why you guys can't get this right. And she hangs up on me. I don't normally call corporate, but today I did. Their response, someone will call back in 48 hours.
Good for that lady to hang up on her. Good for her.
Ma'am,
oh, my God.
You just said, I'm sorry, ma'am. You said you drive how many miles round trip to get McDoubles for your, what was it? Your dogs? Is that what you said, ma'am? Oh.
Okay. For her dogs. I did the math. She's paying $40 a week. If she's feeding her dogs four McDoubles every day, she's paying $40 a week to feed her dogs.
Yeah. I don't think I
McDonald's.
I don't think I eat $40 worth of food a week.
Fuck no.
Not even close.
No way.
Wow, that's one of the more insane people. I am picturing a very squat lady with like huge glasses. She's got very black bangs. She wears khakis.
Up under the tit area.
Yeah, they're up high, and she's got like her shoes are like they're like boots from a Costco, and she's got a weird waddle when she walks too.
Yeah, sure.
This is an insane lady. Goes all that way to get this food and then checks to go back inside to get it fixed if necessary for her dogs that apparently some of them prefer ketchup and mustard, some don't. What the fuck? Huh. God bless her. How is there not a closer McDonald's? Where the hell do you live, lady?
From somebody that lived in a rural area for a long time, I remember the drive to McDonald's being very special. So,
20 miles, huh?
20 miles to McDonald's. Oh, yeah. I could believe it.
Well, maybe she should.
And I'd do it again, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if it's that far there, you can make it special. I wouldn't do
maybe
that
it's
for
on
my
her way
dogs,
for work.
though.
No, not for the dogs, but those are her fur babies. So.
She's still waiting to meet the right guy.
Yes, Mom. Someday. I'm not gonna be alone forever.
Okay, Mom. Yes, I know. I'm 53 years old. Okay, Mom. I know you're dead. And that'll do it for this wonderful little teaser of the full episode available over on patreon.com/reportthispost. $5 a month. You'll get the full episode of every damn episode, plus bonus episodes every week. Plus, you can upgrade your membership and pick an episode topic just as Nate did this week. Goodbye, everybody.